Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today I want to dive back into some DC Legends. I got a lot of positive responses on the video that I made a few days ago about it, and I wanted to follow up with some Etrigan gameplay because I'm having a lot of fun with him. He's the free hero for the month in terms of the hero challenge and the login event. And he's featured in a lot of the Alliance material. I wanted to put a spotlight on him because he highlights some pretty interesting game mechanics, and you can pair him with some other kind of underutilized, or technically they appear to be weaker heroes, and he can actually shine a lot with the right tools, and he synergizes really well with a lot of other interesting heroes and villains like Bane, and I'll explain that in a little bit. In addition, I wanted to go over what makes the character cool, and I wanted to show you how you can pair him with Mera if you are farming her, because she's also a free character for this month. From yesterday and today's farming, I was able to get her up to Legend 1. The way that it works in this game, for a very brief review, once you get the character up to 5 kind of yellow stars, you can get the first purple star and unlock their legendary attributes. And their legendaries are essentially upgrades of their basic abilities, or their leadership abilities, or their passive effects. Now, I haven't chosen Mera's first legendary upgrade yet. She's got 4 really good ones and 1 kind of so-so one. I don't think I like Slipstream, but I'm pretty torn between, I think Favor of the Sea is the best one because it applies damage immunity. So that's going to synergize well to ramp up one particular target, especially if I use someone like Bane on that target. But I also like the self-mends, which are heals on Hydrokinesis, and you know, heal immunity is no joke on Ocean's Fury, and even this one is not that bad, plus an extra 5 random mends. I think I'm gonna get her past legendary 1, so I'm gonna go right now with damage immunity just to show you guys what's up. So it's added that effect to Favor of the Sea. Yeah, I know my Mera is not very well developed in terms of her gear level. It's only level 4, barely. And her level is kind of low, and everything else is kind of low, but I wanted to take you into some kind of early / mid-game level PvP action so you can see what I'm talking about in terms of the synergy. I want to build a team that's roughly the same power level as the enemy team, and then try it out really quickly. This is basically the skeleton of the team. We have Enchantress leading with Etrigan and Bane. I'm not going to use Dr. Fate. He's a little bit too strong for this team, and given the power level of the other characters, actually, you know what? This is going to be tough. Actually, this is going to be a lot tougher than I thought, but I'm going to go over and collect Mera and see if I can pull it off. We're pretty even in terms of power level, but they have a 5,000 power level Power Girl that might cause us a little bit of problems. But let's just try it out. Basically, what's really nice about this team is Enchantress drops lots of heals. She also starts the battle with her leadership ability by healing one character randomly. If she hits Etrigan or Bane, so there's a 50% chance, then I'm in the money. Unfortunately, she started off the battle by healing Mera, as you're going to see here, so she has that purple. The purple is the overheal. That's what you're going to look for. I'm trying to basically get Bane and Etrigan going by overhealing them as much as possible. Etrigan overheals himself with one of his abilities and also gives him intelligence ups. Bane overheals himself with self-activated mends, which are like basically heal spells that activate when his turn comes around, so they don't activate on enemy turns. But now that he's up on his turn and he's got the mends, I can go ahead and start kind of cranking some stuff out. I get the easy kill there on their one weak enemy, their one weak teammate, Etrigan. So now my Etrigan boosts himself up. He's almost full on the overheal. He's got a huge stack of intelligence ups, so he's going to deal a lot more damage. I kind of want to hit them with some strength downs from Enchantress. She's good at basically 2 things, silencing and kind of debuffing the enemy team, and also healing her own team. Because both of my main damage dealers, Etrigan and Bane, both have overheals, that was a nice attack there. I don't have to worry too much about that. Here we have the Taunting Wonder Woman. Because Bane is overhealed, and I have his legendary on his, not his basic, but I can't remember, maybe it's one of his passives. At the end of every enemy turn, if he's overhealed, he has a chance to use his basic attack. So that's why you saw him fly in there and punch Wonder Woman in the face for about 5,000. And so the synergy based on the overheal is what's going to start to take effect for the team. Now, I have the mends, the heal, and the damage immunity. The only thing I think missing from this team is Taunt. I think Poison Ivy, if I can find a way to put her on this team, I can't really sub out Enchantress because then I don't really have I don't have any leadership, actually. None of these other characters have leadership abilities. I could go leaderless, but I think giving Taunt and damage immunity to Bane would be really nice. I would just be vulnerable to massive debuffs from someone like Wonder Woman, Power, Princess of Themyscira, or a bunch of other debuffers. But here we're going to go and see just how hard my Legend 2, about 4,100 power Etrigan hits this Wonder Woman with a ton of intelligence and strength or agility up. So he hits her for almost 9,000, just over 9,000 with the double hit from his basic in addition to Bane's basic. There we have the immunity, so Bane takes 0 damage. Etrigan unfortunately took a lot of damage. Batman's probably the scariest target right now, but with only Power Girdle left here, we don't want to hit her anymore because she's going to trigger her death immunity, and that's going to be a problem. We just lost Enchantress, but we have the heals now coming back. We're going to try to kill Power Girdle here. Probably not going to work. 10,000 on the first one. 11,000. Wow. Etrigan's hitting for crazy damage. That's a 5,000 Power Girl, and it's a 4,000 power Etrigan. I know he's got the type advantage because blue hits harder on green, but I think I'm going to try to kill her here with Ocean's Fury. If my Mera was higher, like more well-developed, I would have killed Power Girl there for sure, but otherwise, I think she's dead now. Okay, so it's 3 versus 1, but we don't have any overheals, and he's... Oh, actually, we have Bane's overheal. He is silenced. This Batman is a problem. He hits very hard, and he gives himself turn meter up, but we're going to try to boost Etrigan. He's probably going to target Etrigan or Mera because of the... Nope, he's obsessed with Bane. Well, it makes sense. Batman attacking Bane. This is what I really like about this game. There's a lot of back and forth between beloved characters in the DC universe, and I just love seeing things like, you know, Bane recruiting his buddies here, who are heroes, by the way, to take down the Bat. I know one of the complaints of this game is that the enemies have or are grayed out. You lose stars for having anyone on your team die, so that's why I wasn't able to get more points from that. I know one of the kind of criticisms of this game for people who are new to it and trying to get into it are that let me try a harder team here. Are that the grayed out enemies just don't look that interesting. I agree. It can be a little bit daunting at first, but once you get over that initial difficulty, and once you just see the characters for who they're still representing, and kind of you picture it, and if you read into the story lore in this game, I know it's not, you know, terribly interesting because DC puts out a lot of really great story stuff. But basically, if you read about it and you figure it and you connect it to the Necron stuff, it kind of makes sense why they're grayed out and not their regular selves, as it were. We got the double attack there from Zatanna. We do have the overheal, but I don't have the crit immunity or anything like that, and I don't want to get one-shotted by this live wire, so I'm going to just self-mend myself. I really would like to get overheals going on Etrigan, so I'm going to pop an overheal there. Enchantress also has the chance to do damage with her strength down ability. It's not super helpful here because both Zatanna and Livewire are dealing special damage, which is basically like kind of like energy damage. You could consider it that way. But in this case, I'm not sure who I want to hit this with. I kind of want to hit Enchantress with this just to save her and keep her alive. And we get another proc of her third skill, so that's pretty good. Bane there with the random attack. Etrigan's going to take some damage here, hopefully. Ooh, that was a lot. That was like an 8,000 crit. She is going to get targeted here. I don't really have a lot that I can do here. Etrigan's kind of being neutralized at the moment. He's going to call an assist, I think. Nope, no assists. Bane still putting in some work. I'm going to try to get the stun in on Wonder Woman here with the crazy assault. We did get the stun. Nice. And the extra basic attack is nice. Okay. This live wire actually doesn't have much health. I didn't check her power level. Okay, the heal's really annoying. We need to get Etrigan going. He's my main source of damage. He crits for 4,000 even with no overheal. Nice. Okay. I don't know. Silence Zatanna, I guess. No. No silence. Get the heal on Mera. Wrong target. That's fine. Another hit there. I don't want Etrigan to die. But I'm not too sure what to do here in terms of getting him going. He's taken too much attention from... He's getting too much attention from Wonder Woman right now and the rest of the team. Bane is doing his best. I think Bane is doing a really good job. But yeah, we're struggling a little bit. This is a tougher team for sure. I think I want to kill Zatanna here. I want to shut the heals down so they can't recover that fast. Okay, nice. With the death there, Etrigan can start rolling. He's got the crit immunity well. So 50% of my team has crit immunity, as you can see from the icons at the bottom there. That sword with the shield and the kind of clashing thing. So 2 of my main damage dealers cannot be critted when they have the crit immunity up, which is really helpful for them. I want to get Etrigan going, so I'm going to hit him with the legendary mend plus the damage immunity. So he can't take damage right now. Even if he could take damage, he can't be critted. And once he kills this live wire, he should use his 3rd ability again. There we go. The overheal is not live still. I don't see the purple. It should be purple, but it's not. Get Wonder Woman there with that one. Nope. Okay. I think this is over. Yeah, and so you can punch up pretty high with this team. You know, PvP is not terribly difficult at this lower stage. This is definitely not, you know, end game by any means. This is kind of like early to mid game PvP. I'm purposely lowering the difficulty because of the fact that a lot of these characters are not built up. I think Enchantress is actually... Enchantress or Etrigan are my most built characters, Enchantress being Legend 3. But Bane is under 4,000, Mera is under 3,000, so it's a work in progress, definitely a work in progress. But you can see a lot of the extra attacks, Etrigan making 2 basic attacks, Bane making all those extra kind of jumping punch attacks. They get rolling because of the heals, and the overheal mechanic has really been pushed recently. It kind of started months ago when they reworked Dr. Fate and they introduced his heal immunity on his skills, and they introduced the kind of punishment for healing characters as part of his leadership. I want to go over that just really quickly with you guys. This is Dr. Fate, one of my favorite characters if you've ever seen me play Injustice 2, but he applies heal immunity on his basic, and then he has another purge and heal immunity on Wrath of Osiris, and then he has the ability to deal damage to enemies if they have immunity debuffs, including heal immunity. And then Lord of Order, if he's the leader, he applies turn meter down and silence to enemies that are healed. So he is a good counter to the wave that followed him with characters being introduced like Enchantress or reworked like Bane, who were heavy focus on healing, overhealing, and kind of triggering attacks and abilities and, you know, bonus effects from that. So I wanted to highlight that for you guys if you're kind of wondering how to piece together these 2 characters. If you've just started your run in DC Legends and you're building up both Etrigan and Mera, as I said, they are free and available right now. Definitely don't be afraid if you're wondering to use some of your gems to buy energy from the shop. I know it's not the best route to spend your energy on, but if you're trying to catch up and if you really like these characters, Etrigan is amazing. Mera is okay. I think she's pretty good, but she definitely needs the right team composition to thrive, and I think alongside Etrigan or Bane, she can definitely do that. But don't be afraid and don't be shy to do that. You get quite a few gems just from the monthly login. As you can see here, you can calculate it up. It's like close to 6,000 or 5,000. It's pretty good. Otherwise, you should be using your gems strictly to refresh for upgrade events so that you can upgrade your character's gears. That kind of goes without saying, but if you have more questions about the game or if you want to see more DC Legends in-depth content, let me know so I can kind of develop more of this for you and get into the kind of crucial details about character builds and different team compositions. Or if you'd like to see more Chronoblade, I'll leave it up to you guys. You can let me know below in the comments. Subscribe if you enjoyed the content and you want to support me, and of course, if you like what you see, I hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care.